Shirazbuli arena. Beautiful. Oh, hello, Asha. I have a cat joining me. Hello. Have you come to find me? Okay. Come sit here. Lie down. This cat is a challenge for me because I don't know who he belongs to. But I know that there is someone in our security estate who is COVID-19 positive. And of course, if it's their cat and they're loving him, and then I'm loving him, there is a very real risk of infection. But I don't know how to not love this cat. So let's see how our meditation goes with a feline friend. I don't have my singing bowl and I'm not going to chant because the people who live next door are very Christian and find it a little bit scary, I think, when I do the chanting. So I am just going to be mindful of that. So I'll just use my voice to guide you in and out of the meditation. Being outdoors, there's always the risk of disturbances and unexpected things, but that's just life. And so we'll just take it as it comes. Let's see how we go. So, sitting up tall, in whatever position you've chosen. Maybe you prefer to lie down. Just finding a position that speaks to you today. Making sure you're warm enough or cool enough. Taking a full breath in as you lengthen up through the crown of your head. Sighing it out of an open mouth. Again, inhaling, sitting up nice and tall as you inhale. Sighing it out, letting go of any tension that's there. Again, inhaling. And exhale. Gently closing your eyes if they aren't already closed. And taking the next few minutes to just feel however it is that you're feeling this morning. In a word or a phrase, describing to yourself how it is that you are feeling in this moment. probably won't need to dig too deep to get a sense of how you're feeling. If you allow yourself to just be, take a few deep breaths maybe to get beyond the superficial layers of how you're feeling or how you think you should be feeling, until you hit upon how it is that you're really feeling in your heart, in your soul, in your body. And seeing whether it's possible for the next few breaths to settle into that feeling. Not trying to push away what you're feeling and not trying to change or even justify what you're feeling, but just allowing yourself to fully sink into whatever is there for you this morning. Watching how the mind, the brain, the thoughts tend to want to give the backstory about why we're feeling the way that we're feeling, analyzing, justifying, whatever it might be. Letting all of that chatter fade into the background as you get a sense of how it feels to fully inhabit whatever it is that you're feeling. Is there a sense of resistance as you disallow yourself from fully experiencing this morning's experience? What does that feel like? Is there a sense of ease and acceptance? A sense of allowing? What does that feel like? Are you able to use your breath as a beautiful soothing balm that can bring ease, spaciousness, and softening into any sense of resistance or bracing? Staying with your breath and noticing how your breath has the capacity to take you from one moment to the next. If the thoughts are overwhelming you this morning, Just noticing that that's what's going on for you. And noticing how you can return your attention to the present moment simply by becoming aware again of how your body's breathing. You might have let go of any attempt to control your breath, so the body's just breathing itself. Or you might be consciously drawing the breaths in and releasing them. Whatever your breathing practice this morning, just allowing yourself to become aware of this incredible capacity of our breath to bring ease, and to bring us out of the future filled with uncertainty, out of the past, beyond our control, into the present moment. This moment, this breath, and this breath. And this breath. Bringing your awareness now to the belly area. Feeling the rise and fall of your belly as you breathe. Seeing whether there's a tightness in your belly. Seeing whether it's possible to release any tension that might be there. As you gently soften the muscles around your navel, allowing your belly to be beautifully soft. Giving yourself permission to not hold your tummy in. Putting aside any value judgments, any criticism. Just parking it as you feel how it feels to soften into your belly. Feeling how the breath can be more full as you allow yourself to breathe all the way down into your belly, so that on the inhalations your belly rises, and on the exhalation your belly falls. Perhaps even bringing your hands to your belly, if that helps you to hold yourself, transforming your relationship with your belly, if it's a negative one, if it's filled with criticism, self-consciousness, whatever it might be, allowing yourself to hold yourself. Softening into the shoulders, all the muscles around the eyes, the jaw, relaxing your arms as you allow yourself to breathe into your belly and feeling the beautiful expansiveness of the breath when you allow yourself to breathe properly into your belly in the way that a puppy would, in the way that a baby would. And we're going to spend the next 5 minutes breathing deeply into our belly, into our abdomen. We'll be breathing in for the count of 5 and out for the count of 5. When you breathe in, feeling your belly rising. And as you breathe out, feeling your belly falling. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing in, feeling your belly rise, 3, 4, 5. Breathing out, feeling your belly fall, 3, 4, 5. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing into the belly, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Maintaining that count if it's working for you. Soft belly, allowing your breath to travel all the way down into the lowest lobes of your lungs. Feeling the belly rise as you inhale and fall as you exhale. Another 2 minutes just like that, at your own pace. Breathing in for 5, breathing out for 5. every single time you find that your thoughts are straying from that count, just notice what it is that's drawing you away. What kind of thoughts are there? Allowing those thoughts to have a place. Our patterns show up again and again in our meditation practice, that we're developing the ability to bring our attention back and to refocus it on that count as you breathe in for 5, all the way down into your belly, and as you breathe out for 5, allowing the belly to fall. Five more breaths, just like that. Soft belly, breathing in for the count of 5, breathing out for the count of 5. Just that. And then letting go of any attempt to control your breath as you take a few moments to just notice how you're feeling now. Not trying to create an experience, but just seeing honestly how you're doing. In this moment. Are you holding any tension in your body? Where are you holding your tension? Can you use your next out breath to soften into any areas that might be bracing? Knowing that whatever you're feeling, whatever you're thinking, whatever's going on for you this morning, the magic is not in creating an experience. The magic is in pausing for long enough and paying genuine, non-judgmental attention to whatever's there. allowing it to be there. We are all intelligent, resourceful human beings who have a unique way of making sense of our world. Everything that we're feeling and thinking and experiencing is valid. We're not trying to change any of that. As much as we are gently attempting to loosen the hold of any thought patterns, of any behavior patterns that aren't serving us. And we start with what we've got, and what we've got are our bodies and our breath. If we can bring a sense of ease into our bodies and into the way that we're breathing, that can send ripples out into our entire life, the way that we are engaging with ourselves, with the people around us, with the world at large. All starts with our body, our breath, and how we inhabit this moment. To bring our sitting to a close, in the absence of the singing bowl, please join me in drawing in a full breath through the nose as you lengthen your spine. Sighing it out of an open mouth. Another 2 breaths like that, inhaling as you lengthen your spine, maybe even bringing your arms up for a stretch. Exhale, bring your arms down to the side. Again, arms up, maybe even interlacing your fingers, palms up towards the sky. Exhale, stretch to the one side. Inhale to center. Exhale the other side. Inhale to center. Exhale, crossing your arms over in front of your body. Wrapping your hands around your shoulder blades and giving yourself a beautiful big hug. Maybe rounding your spine, tucking your chin. Holding yourself in an embrace of loving kindness. Extending your arms again, noticing which arm is on top, swapping it around, wrapping your arms, another big hug. Maybe this is the first hug you've had in a while. Make it count. Namaste, and thank you for joining me. Well, me and my friend who joined me, who has been sitting here behind me for the duration of my sitting, our sitting. You can tell that I'm excited about the company, right? My children are with their dad. And so it's nice to have company. The birds Coach Sipo, first time doing this. I'm so glad you joined us. Oh, Irma, I think that the cat and I soothed each other. Mel, lovely being outside with the birds again. It's cold early in the morning, but this time of day it feels doable. Shiraz Buli, beautiful. Carolina, wonderful. Now the day can start. That's lovely. Maybe it can start again. We can have a second start. So what we did there is the breathing exercise called 365 technique, and it's the name it's the breathing technique that led to the name of my coaching offering. The 365. Sorry, I'm having a spontaneous cry here. It happens. Hey, another one who's here for the first time. Welcome, welcome. I hope you join us again. It's tigers, Carolina. It's tigers. The 365 technique is a powerful breathing technique, and I love it so much that that's why I named my coaching offering after it. Metta, the word metta is with a double T, and it refers to loving kindness and unconditional positive regard. The 365, the breathing technique, 3 times a day so in other words, for me, morning, noon, night, you pause to take 5 minutes of deep breathing, just like that, counting in for the count of 5, breathing in for the count of 5, breathing out for the count of 5. You're probably going to be taking about 6 breaths a minute, so that's the 6. And the 5 is for 5 minutes. So you don't need to worry about how many breaths you're taking a minute. If you just check that you are breathing in slowly for 5 and out slowly for 5, then you're probably going to be getting about 6 breaths a minute. And you do that 365 days a year. So this is why I love this breathing technique. It's not, sometimes if we do something once a day, it can be very easy to forget about it. Breathing, meditation, mindfulness, they are most powerful when they're done consistently, when there's a sense of continuity. And in our helter-skelter lives, I find that there's a huge benefit to holding space for yourself 3 times a day. Some people do gratitude journaling, some people do yoga, whatever it might be. For me, first thing in the morning, 5 minutes of breathing. Midday, lunchtime, when you take a break from work or whatever you're doing, 5 minutes. Can you give yourself 5 minutes 3 times a day? It is huge in terms of relaxation. It is amazing in terms of cardiac coherence, which is this big buzzword that everyone's talking about. Bringing your heart rate and your breathing in sync, which is incredibly soothing for the nervous system. And the 365 days a year is just that it's not something that we do as and when we feel like it. It's a bit like brushing your teeth. You wouldn't dream of just doing it every now and again. So it's a part of mental hygiene. Okay, Coach Sipo, I'm very happy you're here. This sort of, that's nice, Suzanne, beautiful. This sort of practice can be incredibly supportive if you are struggling with mental health issues. I know, I've been there. I'm always very, very hesitant to say just stick with mindfulness practices. You hear this bird? It's a little weaver that is so full of the joys of autumn. I'm very cautious of saying to people, just do this. If you are struggling with a diagnosed mental health condition, whether it's depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress, whatever it is, this sort of practice can be incredibly beneficial as a complementary practice. But I always suggest that you get a proper a psychologist or a psychiatrist or a health professional to give you a proper diagnosis, because once there's a chemical imbalance, I really, you can't think your way out of that. You can't yoga your way out of that. You can't meditate your way out of a chemical imbalance, in my humble opinion. And I have worked with depression and anxiety over the years. So it's a wonderful tool to prevent depression, anxiety, all those sort of things. But if you're already there, it's a practice that you do in conjunction with possibly meds. Don't shoot me. A lot of people don't agree on meds, but that's a whole different discussion. Yeah, and it's something that can support you and kind of build the foundations of mindfulness for when you're feeling more like yourself, and something that you keep doing for perpetuity. All right, so collective consciousness, that's lovely. The origin of Meta 365. Yeah, my beautiful website will come out. It's actually been delayed a little bit, but it'll be out probably this week. So it'll give all the explanations as well. But that's it. Sipho, lots of love coming your way. Do you see this thing? Isn't this an amazing community that we've got here? Just beautiful. Arena, you love the birds. Aren't they gorgeous? I'm sure you have so many where you are too. You feeling the love? That's so nice. Nicole as well. Beautiful. So guys, listen, 4 o'clock this afternoon, that's South Africa time, there is a little question and answer session that I'm doing for meditation. So Nicole, you prompted this. I'm going to be talking through a few meditation myths. So if you want to join me, you're very welcome. It'll be 4 o'clock, as I say. It'll be on Instagram. And I want it to be interactive. So I'll have the comments on. If you ask questions, I'll be able to answer you in real time. And yeah, let's see how we go. I also am going to be recording, or maybe doing live, a really strong power yoga class. Not necessarily power, but a slow, strong flow. I feel that I need it in my body. And then I will also be doing another yin session. Edward, I think that you, no, not Edward, who's there? Thomas. I thought I saw you there earlier. Yeah, so another yin class, a proper yin class. So keep your eyes peeled. Amira, what are you yaying about? Is it the power? Oh, thank you for all the hearts. That's so lovely. I've got a ton of work today, so I haven't decided on when I'm going to do it, but I will make, yeah, I will make an announcement, and it might only be later in the week, but let's see how we go. All right. Anything else, my dear ones, before I switch off? Any questions? Any comments? Carolina, it's a pleasure. Thank you for joining us. You guys you're creating the community. It's just me and the cat sitting here. On our own, we can't do very much. Good. Everyone loved the birds, and everyone loved my visiting cat. Hello, Bobs. I hope Kituk did it with you. All right. So go forth, have a beautiful day. I hope your day brings you everything you need, and hopefully see you at 4 o'clock for some informal chat. Make a cup of tea and come and join me. And and I'll see you then. Have a lovely Sunday. Oh, you guys are wonderful. Really, it brings tears to my eyes. I'm such a softie. It's so lovely to see you all being so lovely to each other. Okay, bye.